Good morning, guys. How's everyone today?
Good.
Good. I wanted to kind of kick off our huddle this morning, just like we always do, with some employee kudos, and then we'll get into some other stuff for the morning. But kind of a couple things. I was really proud. We've obviously been very focused on lending here in the branch, so a couple things. Brian, great job with Cliver. Kind of just for those of you who don't know the story, we've been kind of working towards getting a $100,000 loan approved for her. It's actually something that she's been doing for a long time now, but I think we're finally at the finish line, so I just kind of wanted to shout out a great job done there. And then Mirage, with the debt consolidation loan that you took yesterday, or the application that you took yesterday, just a really great job. I think we'll probably find that in one of our client impact stories in the next couple of days, but just wanted to really kind of shout out to both of you guys for a job well done around that. As we know, lending's been a big focus for us, so just a really great job getting the applications in. Our client impact story this morning comes, I actually wanted Mirage to share the story. It directly impacts a client that he's helped in the past. So Mirage, tell us a little bit about our impact story today.
So our client impact story is about a client that is our typical client that comes on Fridays every day to deposit her payroll checks. So this came to one Friday where she came in, went to Andrew, and Andrew said there might be an extended hold and due to overdraft, and she's like, I know an overdraft. So Andrew sent me Mrs. Val, her name was, and then what we did was we did the digital wellness journey, uncover a couple of potentials. She had a lot of debt. Also, she had a mortgage with a high interest rate. So at the end of the digital wellness guide, we found out that the resolution was me sending it over to a mortgage loan officer. I didn't uncover until she told me that she went from a 2-income family to a 1-income family. So I felt that was one of the great impact stories that I said, because it brought the digital wellness journey. Second, it brought emotional connection with the client, at least we're caring about them. Third, it brought a client's financial impact. And then fourth was our key bank financial impacts. So I'll hand it back to Adrian.
Yeah, so I think the story kind of stands out to me. It kind of touches all lines of business, right? So, Mirage talked about a couple of the key elements within the impact story, something that we're looking for to make sure that it obviously qualifies for the impact of the client and for us. The client actually recently, like Mirage said, had gone from a 2-income to a 1-income family. We were able to consolidate some debt for her, but we were also able to take a look at the larger picture and make sure that the monthly mortgage payment that she was paying on a monthly basis was right where she needed it to be. So really great job with that story, Mirage. Really great job with that client. So I just always want you guys to remember the 4 key elements of the impact story. So when we're looking for these, or when we're working with clients on a daily basis, the 4 key elements is that the impact story should always start with the digital wellness guide. It should have some type of emotional connection to the client, so we should be able to make that connection. And then there should be 2 things as the outcomes. It should be a financial impact for both the client and for the business. So I think this story really kind of stood out to me as far as hitting both all 4 of those categories. So really great job, Mirage. Thank you for sharing. Just a couple things here on the board, just so you guys know. We've kind of already gone through this for the week, but this is the coaching that we have scheduled for the week. And then we'll get commitments here in a minute from Charlie, but we mentioned talking a lot about lending in the near future. So some of the upcoming events that we have going on, I kind of want Charlie to share, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. So as you guys know, we do have some lending training coming up in October, and I believe both of you, Brian and Mirage, are going to be attending. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a refresher for most of the part. It's going to be going over lending 201 and 101 again, which I believe you guys have also probably attended. But we also added a nice piece which is going to be specifically about mortgage. So with that being there, it kind of is going to help you guys transition to Mariama and kind of just hopefully help with the overall lending focus. So outside of that, you want me to just go right into commitments, or do you want me to kind of speak about the event coming up too? We also actually have a realtor event coming up. So realtor event's going to be taking place in Harleysville. We have one in Warminster, and then the other one's going to be in Springhouse. So awesome, guys. You guys invited some realtors over. We already have 2 hits, so that's awesome. So
Great. Yeah, let's hop into commitments for the day.
all right, awesome. So Isha, great job yesterday. You got your 3 commitments. How many are we doing for today? So
I'll do 3 today.
3 today. Awesome. And then for you, Jen?
I'll do 3.
3. I'm going to be on the teller line with you guys today, so I'll also commit to 3. I'll join the team there. And then for some appointments, it looks like, Brian, you have 2 appointments already scheduled for the day, so that's awesome. How many were we going
I
to
was
try to
able to
get?
generate another one based on the call night last night. So
Oh, awesome.
somebody whose money market's going to be expiring. So hopefully we're going to be able to look at some alternatives, be it, hopefully moving into a KISS solution, or if that's the best fit, if not, we can look at lending to at least provide full relationship. So I've also got a couple CDs that are coming due for a couple clients. So I'm going to be reaching out to them to try to set some appointments for later this week as well.
Awesome. So we're shooting for probably 4.
Fours, yeah.
Mirage, you got 1 preset already, so. Or actually, I'm sorry, that's Andrew's preset. You have 3 actually. Awesome.
So going for 4 today.
4? Okay. Andrew, you got 1 preset also. I know you're. How many do you think you're going to be able to get for the?
Yeah, let's shoot for 3 today.
3? Awesome. I'll be on the teller line, but also try to hang in there with the team and try to get a couple on the board too. So. All right. Awesome.
Great. So thank you guys. I wanted to touch base with both Brian and Mirage one more time, but Brian, just kind of like we always do, what does success look like for you today?
Well, like I said, the appointment I was able to generate last night, basically we're right now, I think one of the things a lot of us are trying to go through is the expiring money markets, especially since we're starting to hit the 3-month promotions. A lot of the 12 months are coming up, the 3 months are going to be coming up in a month. So it's really trying to talk to these clients about some other solutions that are out there. So the goal today is the client I have coming in, he's got about $75,000 sitting in the money market, just talking to him about what the options are. So again, whether that turns into a KISS solution or looking at some lending options to try to bring in the full relationship, I think that's my goal.
Great. Mirage, how about you? What does success look like for you today?
Success looks like today is I have a couple of appointments for home lending. I have a client that's coming in who just recently got a house from his parents that is looking to fixing up the house. So one of the lending solution, a couple of them will be refinancing solutions. 2 of the clients will have a large amount on their home equity line of credit. Thinking about moving that over to Mariama, our mortgage loan officer. So that's what success looks like today for me.
Okay, great guys. I appreciate everyone's time. Let's make it a great day.
Awesome.
Thank you.